I've been asked a lot of questions several times that, Isaac, how many 25 liters of palm oil can I get yearly from an acre of oil palm tree, from 5 acres, from 10 acres, from 20 acres? I've been asked these questions severally and so many other questions about the productivity from an oil palm tree per acre. And I'm going to be giving answers to every of those questions in this video. The first question here with me is, what is the expected yield of fresh fruit bunch per acre for mature F1 Hybrid Tenera oil palm trees? And the answer is, a mature F1 Hybrid Tenera oil palm tree will give you 15 to 20 tons of fresh fruit bunches per acre yearly. The next question here with me is, how much crude palm oil can I expect to produce per acre from these fruit bunches? From 1 acre of plantation, you can be able to approximately produce 3 to 4 tons of crude palm oil per year under good extraction processes. The next question here with me is, how is the crude palm oil measured in liters for practical sales purposes? Now, the crude palm oil has a density of approximately 0.915 kilograms per liter. This means 1 ton of crude palm oil is roughly about 1093 liters. Kindly take note of that. And this takes me to the next question, which is, how many 25-liter kegs of crude palm oil can be obtained from 1 acre per year? From 3 tons per acre, you can be able to achieve about 131 kegs of 25 liters if each is filled up, while from 4 tons per acre, you can get approximately 175 kegs of 25 liters when filled up. The next question here with me is, how many 50-liter kegs of crude palm oil can be obtained from 1 acre per year? From 3 tons per acre, you can be able to achieve 65 kegs of crude palm oil when filled up, while from 4 tons per acre, you can get approximately 87 kegs of 50 liters when filled up. The next question here with me is, how much palm kernel can 1 acre of hybrid Tenera oil palm produce? 1 acre can typically produce for you between 0.6 and 1 ton of palm kernels per year, depending on the management and also environment conditions as well. The next question here with me is, how much palm kernel oil can be obtained from the kernels produced per acre? The palm kernels from 1 acre can yield 0.3 to 0.4 tons of palm kernel oil per year from an acre for you. And the next question here with me is, how much palm kernel cake is produced from 1 acre of kernels? Processing the kernel can produce for you 0.22 to 0.44 tons of palm kernel cake from an acre per year. And this brings me to the next question, which is, how many oil palms are typically produced per acre? Using the standard spacing of 9 meters, you can be able to achieve 58 to 60 oil palm trees per acre, depending on the size of your acre. In standard measurements, you can achieve 60. If it's not standard, then 55, 58. And this takes me to the next question, which is, at what age do F1 Tenera oil palms start fruiting and when do they reach their peak production? I've said this severally. Typically, they start producing between 3 to 4 years and they reach their peak from the 7th year. That is the year where they have very much fresh fruit bunch that can produce enough quantity of oil. So meaning, to reach the peak and maturity, you need to wait for up to 7 years. This takes me to the next question, which is, what factors can influence the yields of oil, kernels, and cake per acre. The factors that can influence everything that I've said earlier about achieving the quality, quantity, and the likes is: number one is your soil fertility, number two is your proper planting techniques, and also effective pest and disease control, regular pruning, proper fertilizer application, and efficient harvesting and processing. And this brings me to the next question, which says, what is the total production of crude palm oil in liters over a 5-year period from 1 acre? Now, if we are to put it in this context of averaging 3.5 tons per year over 5 years, 1 acre can produce approximately 19,100 liters of crude palm oil, which is equivalent to 760 kegs of 25 liters each, or 382 kegs of 50 liters each. The next question here with me is, how should one plan storage and logistics for crude palm oil sold in kegs? Now, this is how you can be able to do it successfully. For 1 acre per year, you have to plan for 130 to 180 kegs of 25 liters each, or 60 to 90 kegs of 50 liters each. Proper storage requires cool, dry conditions, and you should consider handling losses and keg tagging carefully. This brings me to the next question, and this is the last. How does a younger plantation affect crude palm oil production? Now, younger plantations, typically below 7 years, produces significantly lower yields than mature palms. Production gradually increases as the palm reach their peak maturity from 7 to 25 years. Just like I said earlier, your oil palm trees will reach their maturity from the 7th year, even if they start producing for you between 3 to 4 years, but they will achieve enough full maturity from the 7th year. A lot of people will sell you the idea of 3 years, you start making your lot. No, when you start making realizing good profit, it's from the 7th year. I hope with this I can come to the end of this video. I hope you've been able to learn something new and also get an addition to the knowledge which you have before about palm oil production. And I hope I've been able to give answers to some questions some of you asking in my DM. How many liters can I get from these, that, how many kegs? I hope you've got clarifications on that, and from that, from what I'm giving, you can be able to calculate your income. And again, if you feel you want to help the channel to grow fast, share to friends, share to family, like the video. See you in the next video. Peace.